importance of civil society organizations and their engagement with Parliament to achieve an accountable, transparent and participatory democracy in a country cannot be overlooked. Their role in being one of the means of democratic expression for citizens instead of resorting to violence has been acknowledged by the Namibian government. But very often the government is reluctant to engage with CSOs because of various reasons, including absence of a stronger voice from the CSO side, lack of government policy on CSOs, as well as lack of capacity among CSOs.
There is some sort of a doubt against the project like this one, because the political people, they feel that this project is equipping the people to stand up against the government. So this issue must be cleared out to our government and say that we are in fact complementing the efforts of the government. They are teaching us to assist and help the government.
We want them to feel that the parliament belongs to them, to the people, so that they are free to lobby us when they need help. But also when we identify matters of national interest that maybe CSOs have not yet taken on, we can call out to CSOs outside there that we feel can take this on, call them in to have a meeting, and then task them to go and find out details that they can bring back to Parliament.
The need to enhance CSOs' capacity to become better representatives of their constituents led to the Konrad Adenhauer Stiftung and European Union offices in Namibia launching a 3-year intervention that, amongst others, addressed the lack of capacity among CSOs by training CSOs' representatives on managing their affairs efficiently, stakeholder engagement, managing finances, lobbying for bills and law reform, and increasing public-private partnerships between CSOs and government.
Civil society organizations are important in any given society. They play an important role in shaping the decision-making processes, in acting as a bridge between the government and a given community, and therefore they do play an important role.
The action for becoming a credible CSO in Namibian communities was implemented from April 2016 till December 2019 and cost about 13 million Namibian dollars and targeted CSOs in 5 regions. A total of 10 CSOs per region were selected, varying from youth and health forums in the Oshikoto region, family and children's projects in the Ochozonjupa, community development foundations, conservancy and community radio in the Omaheke, people living with disabilities and women's foundations in the Hardap, and gender equality and social development in the Erongo. CSOs were selected based on their activities in communities, duration of existence, and compliance with the law. Regional authorities had an input in the selection of CSOs. The Konrad Adenhauer Stiftung implemented the intervention through identified CSOs representatives. The specific objective was to reinforce CSOs as influential actors and help them develop capacities and skills that lead to improved dialogue with elected representatives.
The main purpose was to capacitate civil society organizations so that they are able to run and manage their affairs more effectively and efficiently, and also so that they are able to communicate with the relevant authorities, and also so that they can serve as a bridge between the communities and the relevant authorities, elected representatives, in terms of taking information and necessary information from the authorities to the communities and vice versa.
The intervention was aimed at educating CSOs for them to achieve sustainable economic development in their communities and increase awareness of importance of participation in the decision-making process at project and policy-making levels. A CSO regional forum group was also established in each region to increase and strengthen the network and cooperation with the parliamentary standing committees. This would solidify the relationship among CSOs and with external stakeholders such as elected representatives, parliament, communities and government.
I can probably give a good example of the WINDHOEK ratio. That is closely in partnership with the regional council, whereby we also partly supported the WINDHOEK ratio in some of the programs and so on. So it's just an aspect of sustainability and obviously to drive the developmental projects forward.
This relationship is also important for service delivery to communities and CSO's sustainability.
So when we say ability to do...
A midterm CSO project update press conference done on the CUS report noted that by November 2017, more than 66 members of CSOs in the 5 regions had benefited from the interventions. Arts and culture, gender activism, as well as health-related fields, people living with disabilities, farming, drugs and substance abuse rehabilitators, youth empowerment, rehabilitation of former offenders, and vocational training.
We need to do more work, especially in the sector of youth empowerment and also women empowerment, because the issues that are confronting youth, the issues that are confronting the youth in the regions and also women in the regions continue to grow bigger day by day.
A CCSO project advisory group, known as the CSOAG, was established to guide the project implementation unit, the PIU, on the intervention's implementation.
The government alone cannot realize development. We need private sector, we need civil society organizations, we need the media, we need all stakeholders involved. And they are, as I say, this link between our communities and development partners or the government to bring about development.
This was our time to get re-engaged in the civil society, and I'm really happy we did. We focused on more than 40 civil society organizations, and yeah, this project will come to an end very soon. I think we have been successful.
Although the project came to an end towards 2019, Parliament assured CSOs that Parliament CSOs' engagement is vital and will be continued to enhance and strengthen democracy in Namibia.
I want to see the need for strengthening the various linkages between civil society organization and the government through the National Planning Commission. And of course, as Parliament, we have got vested interest in making sure that we are able to act as partners, work together for the good of Namibia.